In celebration of International Women's Day, OCG is launching a brand new video series on her grounds, spotlighting women across different industries. We will share their journeys, how they got to where they are today, and the impacts that they made on their communities. We believe every woman's story deserves to be heard, and we can't help but wonder, if their journey were a dish, what would it be?
I cannot just answer straight to you, I must answer the camera. Hi, I'm Riley, and I'm a musician and a creative. The beginning of this year was a lot of more focusing on personal stuff. So we just bought a house, so there's a lot of renovations. So which is really fun. So I get to work a lot of DIYs, and there's supposed to be videos, but I'm still working on those. I've always wanted a space where I can like break down walls and like change the lights and change everything. So that's exactly what we did. We broke down a lot of walls. We actually did the toilets ourselves. So we cement screeded the whole bathroom. So we did the walls, we did the floor, worked with cement before. So I figured, how hard could this be? So it was definitely a challenge, but turned out really nice, and we got the vibes. I built an arch, I built a display shelf, made some coffee tables out of extra kitchen tiles. And there's more I want to do. I feel like all these things, like crafting, DIYing, cooking, is very creative because you're working with your hands. And I love very tactile things. Like I like to use my hands. So cooking, I've never really learned how to cook. So it's always been an experiment. I guess everything I do is an experiment. I don't know if it's going to work out or not. Sometimes I see a recipe and I'll just give it a try. Sometimes it works out and sometimes they don't. So today we're cooking, I don't know what's it called, a dried scallop, dried mussel.
Your mom's porridge.
Yeah, my mom's porridge. Yeah, correct. Was it my dad's porridge? I don't really know who cooks it. My parents' porridge, huh? Yeah, and my parents used to make this for me when I was young, and I loved it. I don't know. I guess now I know it's like the umami-ness of it that I really like. Like I love the scallops and the dried mussels. But at that point, I didn't know. I was just like, wow, why it got this like flavor? And I love that you can chew on it, which I really like. So it's very nostalgic for me. Why can they never cook for me now, huh?
Hi Sandra, welcome
Hi,
to On
Jerome.
Shango, on Chef's Ground. On ground. Okay, what are we gonna cook today?
We are gonna cook my mom/dad's porridge. And we've got some ingredients here that you've kindly prepared and I'm going to introduce. So we've got rice, we've got dried scallops, we have dried mussels, we've got salt, is this sea salt? Sea salt, we've got some oil, light soy sauce, is this pepper, white pepper, and then this pickled lettuce thing, which I grew up learning that it's called kop kop. I don't know, is it just me? But yeah, kop kop. And some spring onions, which I love. Yes. Jerome, where'd you go? I don't know what to do.
So that's a surprise for you. You're actually gonna make the dish yourself today.
No!
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You see, you enjoy surprises, right?
I thought I'd just come here and eat and watch you cook.
But anyway, okay. So first 5 minutes of this cooking segment, you're
Okay.
on your own, okay? So this is basically the instruction list that I've prepared for you. And you already know what has been pre-soaked and stuff like that. So if you need help, you can just ring the bell.
Cool. Good job, guys. Good surprise. I'm shocked. I'm shooked. Okay, number 1, soak scallops and dried mussels in water, which you've done for me, right?
Yeah, but you can actually...
Which I have done miraculously 2 to 3 hours ago, which is in here. Okay, so we have the dried mussels here, and then the scallops here. Oh, look, they've expanded because now there's water in them, and we're pulling out some of the salt. Yeah. And then we're gonna rinse what's this? The uncooked rice 2 to 3 times, which I've also done, apparently. Okay. Set that aside. Okay, that's set aside. Transfer the rice into the clay pot. I never cooked in clay pot before. This looks too legit. Okay. Add salt and oil and water and bring it to a boil. Add salt and oil and water and bring it to a boil. I'm so stressed. Hey, Paul? Yeah. You're going to be like, oh my God, what's she doing? Okay. I'm assuming if I have this much water, I'm just gonna use this much of water. Correct, huh? I mean, cannot go wrong with porridge, right? At most it becomes like congee or just rice, I guess. I never wash my hands. More water. Too much water. Okay, great. Perfect amount of water, and now we are going to add salt, oil, and water and bring it to a boil. Salt. Oil, and water, and bring it to a boil. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. How can animal go click, click, click? Bang, bang. Woo! And bring it to a boil. So I'm going to put it on high, and then let's cover it. Done. Add the scallops and dried mussels with the water and simmer for about 20 minutes. So what do I do is now? No, I wait for it to boil first, I believe. So let's just wait for it to boil then. You want to hear a joke? Oh, we should turn this into a risotto.
Risotto?
I saw it on Hell's Kitchen. So I've never worked with a clay pot before. Was it just called a clay pot? A clay pot. Clay pot? Clay pot. No, it's a clay pot. So when it bubbles, I mean, when it boils, is it going to be like...
Yep.
Oh, amazing. Okay, cool. This is like a newfound love. It's so funny. Like, you know, we all have foods that we don't like growing up, and onions was one of them. And like this, like, is this tong?
Tong, yes.
Same?
This is tong.
Tong, I used to hate tong. Auntie, I want this one, but 不要葱, 不要葱. Then I learned that tong and xiang cai are two different things. And then I'm like, now it's just absolutely no xiang cai, which is coriander, parsley. Tastes like soap to me.
Really?
But I love spring onions. A friend like introduced it, and I'm like, I don't get it. Why do you like it? And I tried it once, and it's like a baby onion. So the flavors are like, do I need to wash this?
Wash ready.
Wash ready. Okay, I'll wash my hands with this. Okay, and then do you chop from the head or the bottom? Doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I think I just do from the top. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it in half first. Choo, 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 choo. Yes. Oh, why? What damn? Oh.
Okay,
Wait.
no. While you're doing that, I'll do something else.
Okay,
I have another surprise that we're gonna do like our own homemade utel.
Cool.
This is my first attempt, okay? So
Amazing. I love it. It's all an experiment. Okay, beautiful. Wow. Oh yeah, I never cut properly.
I have a bowl for you to put
Thank
your
you.
spring onions inside.
This is a lot of spring onions, but
Yeah, we don't have to use it all.
we use it all.
We're gonna use it all?
Yeah.
It's garnish,
Then
really?
what- yeah, then-
You went from 0 to 100, man. How much you hate it and now how much you love it.
Exactly.
Quite a transition.
Right? Just growing up, man. Onions, pickles. I used to hate all those things, and then I've learned how to eat them. Is there anything else I should learn how to eat? I feel like now I want to appreciate food for what it is. You know, like I had this thought about fruits. You know how they're all different, and then like you just want to eat them because and like they all have its own unique flavor, and I want to appreciate them for what it is. I'm like, this is so hot, or this is so sour, this is so sour.
Do you take durian?
Yeah, I just really do not like the burps after. Oh, it's boiling. Turn it down. Stop. Wait.
Open it.
Open it.
Got it.
I got it. Woo! Okay. I got a facial right there. And then let's stir it with, wow, so many utensils. This
Yeah,
one.
you can use, yeah.
Okay. I think I should have stirred it before just now, but then now got the.
It's okay, it looks fine.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
Great. Looks just fine, or like looks good.
Looks great.
Okay, and then we're gonna add the scallops and dried mussels with the water and simmer for about 20 minutes. I believe I need to drain these first, unless no need.
With the water.
Because we don't want to pour the flavor.
So you want to add
away.
in, because
the flavor.
the flavor and the umami.
So I just dump it all in.
I just done it.
I knew that.
Give it a good stir after that.
Give it a good stir. This is not like a lot of water.
No.
We'll just let it all evaporate later.
Yeah. The porridge that your parents make is it the nuan kind or is it like the?
Yeah, like
you can
nona.
still see like
Is
the
it
rice
more like
grains.
congee?
Yeah, it's more like congee.
Okay, I guess it's congee. Whoops. Scum the scum.
Scum the scum.
Skim the scum. With a spoon?
You can actually use this wooden ladle here.
Ah, okay. It's like the. 可以帮我去那个油吗? Like that, like the
对
same
对对
thing. 去那个 scum 吗? Okay, pretend you're yen.
Yen can cook.
Yeah, so add in some flair. No? What is that called?
Scraper.
Yeah, that looks good. Looks like I could use it for cement screeding as well.
Yeah, you can. I think that we bought this at the hardware store actually.
Oh, amazing. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
We improvise.
You got extra? I bring home.
I'll give it to you later.
Signed and engraved.
Could you help me
Chopstick,
open
yes.
this? Yes. Just one.
Here you go, chef.
Thank you.
What are you doing now?
I'm just making
Into
them
the shape?
I'm shaping them into like the utel shape.
Does it have to be this shape or can we get creative with it?
Yeah, you can. You want to try?
Okay.
Okay.
Can I make it really long and skinny?
Yeah.
I like it when
Isn't
it's
that
really long
the
and
utel
skinny.
shape?
But then, are you going to make this longer later?
Yeah, we have
Can we
to.
make it flat? Like a flat utel?
Let's try.
A 扁条? Oh, wait, what if it's round and flat like a pancake utel?
That's like the
Would that work?
鱼仔粿, yeah.
鱼仔粿. I don't think
The
I've
one
had
that they
before.
usually stuff red bean in.
Oh, okay, yeah, do one. Just for funsies, we just try.
Okay, we're making like a flatbread, deep fried flatbread.
It's not a dough fritter anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's a. Actually, everything just like kind of starts with the same ingredients, and then depends on what you do with them, and then it becomes something else.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like raw ingredients, and then bang, magic. How did he do that?
Flip it?
No, like
Or you mean like a roti prata?
yeah, like make it bigger.
No idea. I think you probably have to expand it a bit further. And
Hey, that was good.
could you tell me a little bit about your transition from a group from Sam Willows and to RRILEY?
So, I guess at Sam Willows we were together for.
You debuted in 2012
12.
with the group, right?
You're right. You're right. We did our EP launch in 2012. So, okay lah. I think about 7.5, 8 years.
You went solo at 2019 or 17.
How do you know that better than I do? So what is the math here? I think 2019. I think you're right. So
6 years.
so little. Maybe something's wrong.
Okay, I mean, we're
Maybe
still
it's wrong.
at the start of 2025, so it's been
Okay.
5 years.
Okay lah, about that lah. Okay, so we were together for a really long time, and then I guess at some point we all became a little bit itchy to, because you know when you're in a group, it's more, we were very democratic about decisions and even creative decisions. So everybody has to agree before we move on. So even if let's say if one person like doesn't, I put it back in here. No, put it in the bowl.
Yeah, I put it-
This one. I decided. Here, that one. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we were like convinced. If one person doesn't agree, we will convince the person until everybody agrees.
There were
And
4
then-
of you, right?
Yeah, there was 4 of us. And then I guess at some point we all just want to kind of explore being on our own for a bit.
Free yourself.
Yeah, you know, and it was on good terms, of course. I think we all were excited to try that. And then I guess it's been about 5 years now, like on our solo journeys and stuff. And I'm like, I really miss being in the band. It's so much like lonelier, and I have so much more respect for like solo artists because like you do everything alone, you make all the decisions alone, which was great at first because you don't have to consult anybody and you can just like do what you want. But then after a while, I'm like I want opinions, and because like with the Sam Willows, it was nice because there was 4 of us, so we was like split the work. So it's like you only have to like kind of work 25% in a way.
I'm sure you guys are still very involved in each other's journey, right?
Yeah, we're really close friends. I mean, so I think that's really nice, and it's really nice to see everybody like succeeding in their own way, and I really love that for us. But yeah, I really do miss being part of a band because it's really more fun to do things with people than alone.
Yeah,
You know,
I
sometimes
agree.
you want to try lah, you don't know you can do it for a while, and then after a while you realize actually I want like friends with me, and so this year I want to focus a lot more on collaborations.
First, are we the first? This year?
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so now I guess if you write a song, that would really truly be the first music collaboration of the year.
Man.
I like to, hey, you're doing this thing. I missed it out. I don't know how to do it now. Okay, no, I'm
It's
gonna
just
watch
using a
the rest.
chopstick and pressing it down.
Okay, cool.
I think that's how you make a jutel. I think so. Because when you order a jutel, like you see
Yeah, I
the
got the
split
shape,
in the middle,
right?
right?
Also, you fold it in half, you stack them, and then you.
Good question. I really don't know.
Which is the one that we mean?
Just try.
The folded one.
This one.
Oh no, it's gonna rip. Wait, what were we talking about?
We were
What was the
talking
question?
about what's your diet like?
Oh yes. I like to call it a flexible diet because
flexible diet.
yeah. Because I love to eat. I love to snack. I think that's more appropriate term. I love to put things in my. Okay, never mind. Let's not use that one. I like to snack. So, but then if I do that a lot and I don't work out, and then that's when you get fat, right? Because
Yeah.
it's just a lot of extra calories. So I like to kind of like balance it off in my head. So obviously eat cleaner, so like obviously more protein, cleaner vegetables, of course carbs. Sometimes if I need to, then it's like kind of balance. So if one day I eat a lot of carbs, then the next day I just eat less carbs, kind of like that. And then if I'm going to snack a lot today, then I will eat less carbs so I can snack more.
I
So
see.
it's not really
Okay.
like a diet.
So do you have like a
I'm balancing.
pre-ritual snack that you go for before a show that you have to put on?
So strangely, before a show, I actually cannot eat. Like I usually don't
Why?
eat. I don't know. Like no appetite. I really have no appetite on show days. So I would just coffee, water. But I cannot eat. Like no appetite. Really no appetite. Yeah. Even after I finish a show, also no appetite. Then the next day, then I would just like stuff my face.
So what would the first thing be in your mind?
Well, it really depends. I guess if there's
Like
food
fast
at home-
food,
No, actually
a home
fast
cooked
food.
meal?
Oh yeah, always a home cooked meal. Best cooked by somebody else. So I don't have to. But we've been meal prepping a lot in our new place. So we would like freeze things. So the first thing that we froze was taco meat. And then I tried to, because it's
Taco
really
meat?
easy. Yeah, like taco, so we cooked the taco meat, the ground beef. So I
Yeah.
actually tried to freeze salsa as well.
Okay, did that work out?
No, it was terrible. Like because it's just like chopped tomatoes, right?
Onions.
Tomatoes, and then I guess after you freeze it, you take them out. Like the water just comes out and it becomes a really strange texture.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, make salsa fresh. Yeah, but then make it into like a circle,
A circle?
like a snail.
Like that?
Yeah,
And fry it?
sure.
Okay. Should I flatten this?
Yes. There goes all our layers inside. Oh yeah, that looks good. How do you know when this is ready to fry?
What you can actually do is use a chopstick. When you put it in, you can see the bubbles.
Yes.
So that indicates that your oil is hot enough.
Fry till golden brown. Oh, it's puffing up! It looks like a scone. Hey, this could be a thing. It looks so good.
Something Bukit Merah on it. Sneaks.
Yeah, right. I'm just bringing the Juchet, man.
There's actually no Utel shop in Juchet.
Oh. That could be your new life purpose. So what's in it? It's just flour?
Just flour, water.
And then what
salt.
happens when you add shrimp paste inside? That's something else, right? Like a Utel with the shrimp paste thing.
That's like Yong Tau Fu.
Something like that, right? Like, okay, if you had to reinvent Utel, what would you do?
Great question.
I'm the interviewer now.
Maybe a sweet one,
Oh, a sweet one?
like a donut.
Oh, like a Utel donut.
Yeah.
And what will you use for the sweetness?
Or like cinnamon sugar,
Ooh, okay. So the classic, like, fair style.
chocolate dip, like a
Ooh.
churros.
Okay, like a heart-stopping churro. Oh, a churro, but you tell.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Wow! sorry. Ooh, actually some cinnamon sugar on there right
Yeah.
now would be.
Shit, this doesn't look like you-tell at all. I feel like I'm doing it all wrong.
Wrong or different? Let's go with different.
It's an experiment.
Yes, it is. And it's meant to look like this. Oh, I love how it like kind of keeps its shape like straight away when you pour it in, put it in.
I feel like I've pushed too much pressure, make too much pressure.
And you can press the gluten out?
So you're pressing more gluten in
Wait, but where did the gluten come from?
from flour.
Oh, so the gluten from the flour has gone into the flour?
So
Into the
it's
dough?
like a muscle, right? The more you
Yes.
work it, like the harder
Yeah.
it gets.
Oh, interesting.
So
I
it's
didn't know
not
that.
fluffy.
Ah, okay. Of course, you're pushing the air out.
Yep.
Looks kind of fluffy to me. That's so fluffy. How do you know if the inside is cooked? Guts, feelings,
Gut feeling.
intuition, chef's intuition. I guess that's why I usually get it wrong, right? Because it's practice. What's your favorite thing to cook?
I don't really have a favorite thing to cook though.
Okay, then the thing that you hate to cook.
What? No, I actually miss making bagels. It's been
Oh.
like a huge part of my life.
Yeah. How many years was that?
I was doing it for 9,
Oh, that's
close to 10.
that's like as long as like me doing music.
So I enjoy making a lot of family meals.
Oh, like a lot.
Yeah.
That's harder. I feel like making a lot is quite hard, which I haven't learned how to do. That looks good.
It doesn't look cooked.
Oh. Then what would you do if the outside is cooked but the inside is not? Put it in the oven. Really?
That's true.
Really? I just repeat what TV says. Oh, I could use all these sounds in the track. It sounds great. Blah, 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 blah.
If you were to make a food song or a song that relates to food,
To food. Definitely something to do with nostalgia, because like food is so nostalgic and like it can bring back memories, like memories that you had like years ago, right? And then just like the smell of the food, or just like this particular sound that's related with the food.
So how do you think of ideas? Like,
I think the ideas always just come. I think the better question is, what do I do with the ideas?
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of ideas, and whether I do something with it, I think sometimes I just let the idea come and just let it go. But then I guess if it really like is compelling enough, and that's when I'll act on it. So yeah, I guess inspiration comes from anywhere. Even like now, this is so like inspiring.
how do you know when to release the track?
Oh, got timeline that one.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay, when it's done. Okay, when,
So
when
do
the
you
track is
gather your
finished.
own team? Like you find your own producers, you know?
For the last few songs, yes. Yeah. God, I was like, okay, because I guess I kind of like know, okay, this is the kind of sound or kind of vibe I want, and then I will look for those certain producers or songwriters that can help me achieve that. I always feel like it's very collaborative, and I really love that because, okay, like say for example, like, okay, like a producer, to do a track, you need a producer, and then obviously a songwriter, whether it be yourself or a team, and then people are always like, okay, this is like a world-class like producer, you know, wrote many songs for many people. But to me, that doesn't really mean much.
Yep.
Because I feel like it's like, okay, maybe this producer is like this like A-grade orange juice. But if you put this orange juice and you mix it with milk, it becomes something else. You put it orange juice with the apple, it just becomes something else, right? So I believe it's the producer that I can vibe with, and that when we come together, we'll create magic together.
see.
It's not really about individuals, right? Because when you come together, it's something different. Like flour can be used for a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And like what you do to it makes it completely different. So I really love that. Like as long as we vibe and as long as we understand each other, then yeah, it's always an experiment to see what we can come up with. Okay, are we ready? Okay, how do you think the inside looks like? Stress, why are you so stressed?
Fuck. I got this feeling that it's uncooked.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
see. Ready? I'm gonna break it open. Hey,
It's not you-tell at all.
it is, no?
No.
Look at it. It's cooked. It's cooked. It's fully cooked. Let's try.
It's not fluffy. It's different.
It worked out.
No, it's not. Is it? Can I try?
Yeah. Look at it. It's fluffy. How do you make it inside like this? How does it? You mean you just roll it and it becomes fluffy like this?
So I guess this is the trick. The one that you I don't know, you create a hole in between.
So you've never seen a video how to cook youtiao
No.
before, and you managed to pull it off? I mean, they look quite special. Stirring the pot. Oh no, I never skimmed the scum.
I think it's time we add some water.
Okay. Use what? This one? Okay, use this one.
So you have a new song, right? The song that explores anxiety
Yes, growing pains. I think that was quite a while ago.
and self-discovery.
yeah.
So what
Discovery, wow.
what inspired that?
So I was actually like, I want to say struggling with, okay, yeah, for sure, maybe struggling with anxiety for quite a while. So when I wrote that song for the past 4 years before that, I was really struggling with anxiety, trying to understand it or like what this feeling even is. Like I would wake up in a panic, like something is about to go wrong, and I'm always on flight or fight mode. So I'm always like, and my heart is always racing, and I was just trying to figure out why that was happening. That was, I think, and then reflecting back, I think that happened because that was when I was running my own business, my own yoga studio. And I think all business owners will understand this feeling of this constant anxiety that like something is gonna go wrong, like just.
Yep.
And it could be the smallest things, like for example, like, oh, the key cannot open the shop, and it's just stupid things like that, and like you have to come in to save the day because it's your business at the end of the day, right? So stuff like that, people complain, or like small things, you're the staff not here, suddenly sick, then who's gonna, just small things like that, but it really
Adds up.
right, really adds up. And I think for those 4 years I was doing, I was really like just wired to be like, must be prepared because something will go wrong.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Then I sold the business and then never understood that my anxiety was actually, that started from there, because I think before that I never really understood what anxiety was. And then, and I was just on this journey of exploring it and kind of leaning into my anxiety and like learning that the opposite of anxiousness is actually not calm. Yeah, that the opposite of anxiety is not calm, but it's trust. It's trusting in the process, it's trusting in yourself. Like, I guess when you're prepared, usually you're not as anxious. Anxiousness also kind of helps you to get things done, right? Like sometimes I procrastinate, and that's just something that's quite hard for me to do as well. Like if it's not happening now, if it's not like now, then it's a later problem. And then when it's arriving, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then that's when anxiety kicks in. But then in the end, you get it done, and then you start to trust yourself that you can, that there's really no need to be anxious. And sometimes excitement can come across as anxiousness as well, because it's basically the same feeling. And it's up to you to rewire your brain to understand that maybe what you're feeling is excitement and not anxiousness. And that, like nothing's gonna go wrong. Yeah, so then when I wrote Growing Pains, it was, in that year, I was really learning how to live in the moment, to be in the now, and not let your mind wander, like, oh, what's going to happen tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Do you ever get yourself like thinking about like conversations that you had before, like, maybe I should have said this instead?
Yeah, all the time.
Right? Overthinkers. So like, and
Like
just
after this episode, I'll be like, shit.
Maybe I should have.
What could I have done better? And
But bro, nobody cares. And that's what I've been trying to tell myself as well. Like,
yeah, actually, that's true.
like you go home
Like,
and you're
why do we care so much, right?
Yeah, correct. I mean, because we want to present our best selves. We want to please people, I guess, for lack of, a better word. But which inherently, I don't think it's a bad thing. But then sometimes it can be detrimental to ourselves because you're overthinking it. But then, if you think about it, you're the only one that's thinking about it. And I'm like, actually, that's true. Like, because, okay, let's say if I'm worried about maybe something I said after the show, I'm like, maybe I should have said this, I should have said it a different way. And then you're also thinking, maybe I should have said this. Like, no one's really thinking about what the other person said. You're just so much more concerned about what you said. So, in the end, no one cares. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'm trying to live life more free and
Present.
kind of unmasked in that sense, because I always feel like, okay, you have to be a certain way. Like growing up and like being in industry for such a while, like there's such a stigma, not stigma, okay, but like, oh, you know, because
Expectation.
yeah, expectations that you have to be a certain way, and you have to, when you go out, you have to look a certain way, and like when you meet fans, you have to be a certain way, and like oh, you have to be mysterious, otherwise people don't, you know, just stuff like that. And I just realized that definitely did fuck me up a little bit. But yeah, now I just want to be authentic, and I think that's something I've always pride myself on, to be real, and now I'm just less afraid of being weird, I guess. Like if it's weird to you, then okay, I'll weird to you, but I don't want to pretend to be like, to fit in a box, right? So, yeah. I didn't even talk about the song, see? The hook is basically, which was my mantra, so I made my mantra for those 2 years into the bridge of the song, which is, growing pains ain't easy, and it makes me a little queasy. Okay, but everything is just as it should be. Everything is just as it should be. Like, just understanding that whatever is happening right now, whatever has happened was meant to happen the way it was. So you just enjoy the ride. You're basically strapped into a roller coaster. You can't like determine when the turns are gonna happen. So, yeah, I guess enjoy the ride. I'm still afraid of roller coasters, actually. Are you afraid of roller coasters?
No, I'm not afraid of heights.
You love it?
I love it.
Oh, I'm so afraid of heights. Oh my god.
Are you gonna do it this year?
No need lah. A bit of, I think I had enough growth for a while. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like on a roller coaster, and I'm okay, this is a lot of self-talk, and like, if you lean into the drop, it's not as scary than when you're like afraid of it. Is that true? I don't know. That's what I realized.
Anyone of you afraid of roller coasters? No?
No?
Matt? No.
Oh, y'all are just fearless. I want that, you know, like, I want to be more fearless. But I'm actually very afraid of everything. I'm afraid of a lot of things. Just have to do it scared, I guess.
Yeah, that's how you overcome it, right?
I don't know. I've done roller coasters, I'm still scared. But yeah, I learned that if you lean into the fall and you get excited about it, it becomes more fun than it is scary. I know, like roller coasters are not meant to be so deep, but I guess that's the only way for me to like lean into it. And if you're a little bit drunk, that also really helps. Oh, does it look like it's about to be ready?
I mean, does this look like mama's porridge, mommy's porridge, mommy, daddy's porridge?
Yeah.
You should take some home for them, man.
Ooh, interesting.
The rose is reversed.
But now that you've taught me how to make this, I can make this at home and make it for them instead.
Yeah.
But they usually cook it in a slow cooker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like my parents cook, but not like cook. But like they cook, but not like cook. What do you love most about cooking?
The peace that it brings me.
Are you feeling very peaceful right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like when I'm cooking, I'm actually also thinking about a lot of other things.
Yeah, it's kind of like meditation.
Like, yeah. Have you done a taste check?
No, yes, we should taste it, huh? Always taste your food.
I don't know, does it taste the way it should be? I feel like this is your family tradition.
Oops. Oh, hot! Hot! How did you eat it? Oh!
Blow it,
Ow,
blow
I
it.
did! Ha! Ha! Mmm! Yeah? Yep. Yes.
Close?
Oh,
Getting
mommy!
there?
Yeah, it's getting closer. Yeah, I guess longer. I burnt my tongue. Great.
You burned your tongue.
Yeah, how
Want
do
some
you
water?
not? No, it's okay. I am a big girl.
What do you think now? Do you think it's ready or can we cook it a little bit more?
Yeah, let's cook it. What happens if you overcook it? It starts to break.
No, I don't think so. I think like the longer we cook it, like the
More flavors?
more flavor.
Oh, then let's cook it. Let's cook it for 24 hours.
You're gonna be on set for 24 hours?
Sure, I mean, if it's for the art, you do it for the art. Well, when you was learning how to cook, what was like the biggest obstacle? Like, or maybe something that you struggled with?
I think for me, cooking, like, I didn't pick cooking as a choice. Like,
Cooking chose you.
yeah, like cooking chose me. Yeah.
How so?
I think I grew up in an environment without a lot of cheerleading and stuff.
Okay.
I was
A
so
typical, like,
I came
Chinese
from
family.
yeah, came from like your lowest pyramid of the education and things. And after N levels, I was just, okay, shit, what should I do? And then I think the only practical thing for me to use my hands was cooking.
That wasn't boring,
Yeah.
So I love that. Wow, and then look at you now. What a journey. Would you have, if you could go back, would you have changed anything?
No. I think it's what shaped me to who I am today.
Love that, no regrets. So you don't have a degree?
I don't have a degree. Yeah.
Same. No degree club, yo!
What do you do in school?
So I went to a school that, unfortunately, all the schools that I went to, like, they're not around anymore. I went to Pioneer Sec that merged with another school. And then I did a private diploma in mass comms. So I just got my diploma and then I went straight to work to pay off the loan for my diploma. And then while I was working, I got promoted. And then I was like, I was gonna go back and do my degree if I could save up enough. But then when I got promoted when I was working, I was like, fuck the degree. And then I just kept working, I guess. And then sooner or later, after a couple of jobs, then the Sam Willows happened. And then that was it. It was just music.
Are your group members in Sam Willows, are they still in music? All of them?
Ben, yes. Ben just, he's been very consistent, releasing a lot of things. Go Ben! Obviously, right, National Day song, so proud, so proud. John's still in music, more behind the scenes, doing his like boss things. Narelle is just happily living life, man. She is truly enjoying life. So a little bit FOMO, but I'm very, very happy for her as well.
Was Coldplay like one of your biggest highlights this year?
Ultimate highlight, peak of my career, I guess. I mean, how are you gonna beat that?
How did that feel, man?
It was insane. It was like a dream.
You did the opening, right?
Yeah, opened for 3 days. The last 3 shows in Singapore. National Stadium, 60,000 people.
60,000 people, man. Mad. How do you manage that? Like,
actually, bigger shows are actually less scary than smaller shows because you cannot see anybody's face.
that's true.
In a way, except the people around you, which is also nice. But everyone else is just like lights, and then it's just like really blurry. So you just kind of zone in and do your own thing. But I get very anxious before a show, like 2 weeks before. Like, it's I overthink it. Like, what just go wrong, that go wrong. But then the moment I step on stage, it all goes away, and it's just like in the moment, which is such a confusing, conflicting feeling. Like I want to do it, I don't want to do it. Like I'm scared, but I want. It's.
What was your opening song?
Sorry, you're good.
That's okay. You're good.
The opening song was my first ever debut solo song. It's called Burn, and it's about breaking out into your own and like against all odds and just having confidence in yourself and just like freaking like charging forward and just like independence girl slay. Yeah, so that was really cool. It was really amazing. It was so I'm just gonna cherish that memory forever. The craziest thing is when I was doing Growing Pains and then everyone's phones were out and it was insane. It was just a whole scene. It's like what you watch in movies. It's like lights everywhere. And
Dream come true.
Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, so excited to see what's next. But it's quite funny because I actually took a break from music after the Coldplay-ish or after that year, which everyone thought was crazy. Okay, I did open for Medicine Beer as well, but then that was kind of like the last of it for a while because I wanted to focus on more other ways of being creative, like practical art. Like I was making a lot of things and I kind of want to explore that side of my creativity rather than through music. I feel like music is really like a medium, more of a medium for me than a source of creativity. Would you say that? I don't know, need to ChatGPT this. But yeah, I feel it's a medium, and I wanted to explore other mediums of explore other options of, other variations of creativity. Yeah, which I feel like I got to do last year and also this year. So yeah, we'll see. Kind of itchy to do more music.
Solid at you.
Hey, thanks, man.
Is this the texture? Sorry.
Yeah. It looks good. This is it.
Are we ready to plate it?
Yes. Mom and Pop's
Mom and Pop's
congee.
congee.
Hey, we're coming up with a better name. Mom and Pop's congee.
Is that a bit
Yeah,
too
it's
thick?
perfect. No, I love it. Take more of the. More or less? More of the. This looks good, like a one portion thing. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. You think these should be spread out a bit more?
That's okay. Do
Just
you
go,
want? I mean,
Nice. Then, ooh, this one. This is cute. Like this. That is too big. Smaller. Ah! 不可以. Okay. So cute! Yay! Let's eat!